Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 10 multiplayer. So if for some reason you managed to get to this episode before watching part 1, go and watch part 1 first, because this is the absolute continuation from the last episode. So yeah, let's crack on with it. Yeah, interesting. I didn't notice this before, but for the pattern encoding terminal, why did that happen? Weird. You need each one of the different processors. Did you notice that? So you need a calculation processor, you need a logic processor for the original terminal, calculation for this, and then you need the engineering for the final. Bit of info for you. So easy enough, we can do that one, and then finally, encoding terminal. Stick that there, and now we can encode stuff. Now, we need patterns for this. We are going to need to make a few patterns. I'm not going to do the pattern for patterns just yet. We're just going to do a couple of patterns like that so we can start encoding. And we're going to use the crystal assembler. Now, the one I really want to do to begin with is I want to do this one. So the charged Certus turns into Certus quartz. Actually, the first one we want to do is charged Certus. So you put a stack in with some water. Ignore the power because it will have power. And you get yourself some charged Certus. And then we can do this recipe as well. We're getting the Certus quartz dust already. And then what other stuff can we do with the reaction chamber that we might want to put in here? For now, I mean. Ideally, we'd do this one. It's just the intro dust that we need to have a look at. I mean, this one would be really good. I mean, we're going to have to put that one in anyway. We'll put that one in. So which one was that? Sorry, that was this one. Eventually, we're going to do this redstone crystal one, but I'm not going to do it just yet. This one here would be very nice. I don't have to do it myself. And I think those are the only ones we can do right now, which is fine. Absolutely fine. You'll notice as well. Did it actually not have any of the water in there? I just realized. Did it not put water in there? Let's have a look at the recipe again. If we put that one in. It's not got any water. I swear the recipe says it needs water. Uses water. I wonder how much water it's going to use. Okay, well, if it... I think all of these used water, right? We'll find out in a sec. Because it's got this thing, the tank. Just wonder... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We want to put that in the pattern provider. There we go. Right, let's go and try and make some more of the Certus quartz. Yeah, let's do that. We can't. I just realized again, because we need a crafting CPU. So let's make a 1K crafting CPU for now. It shouldn't be that bad. So 2 calculation, 1 logic, and we need some more glass cable. Okie dokie. Get as many of this as we can. There we go. Right, there's the crafting unit, and we can combine that with a 1K. I can't be asked to do like the more, or I'm not going to do a crafting CPU. We're going to plonk that there because it is on the system, even if we put it here. And that should allow us now to do a small craft, one that doesn't take like a load of CPU. So let's do that. Let's make some Certus quartz. Now, if you've got some Certus quartz in there, you can middle click on your mouse button and you can say 1. Now, the only craft that we've got for Certus quartz requires you to make 64 because that's how much you get at the end. So if we do this, it will say 64. Why are you not already crafting some of the charge Certus then? If we do this next, that's fine. 2 craft is that many. Why is it not trying to make the thingy then? That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Okay, well, what we'll do then is we'll just craft up some charged Certus to begin with then. Flipping heck. I did forget we've got a bunch of charged Certus up here. Or up here, down here, I mean. Grab those. I need a better way of getting around my base as well. you go. Right, let's see what it did when I asked it to do that. So it's put it in here, but it's not doing anything because it needs water, I'm guessing. Surely we can have that in the recipe. Right, what you can do now, I'm going to cancel that recipe, which means it's not expecting to get anything back at this point because we've cancelled it. So we take this out. I'm going to take the 4 patterns that we've got and we're going to just re-encode them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a bucket of water over there. We'll also, this is the only thing we've got right now on our system, the reaction chamber. So we don't have to keep going over there. We can just put it here. So this one right here, if we can get water, we can drag and drop that one in, and that'll be a bucket of water. That's literally what the what I'm guessing it will be. Again, if we do this, drag and drop a bucket of water over. I can't remember for this one. I'm guessing it's water, so we're going to put a bucket of water. And then finally, no idea what this one is. Let's have a look at this one, because apparently it's just water. Fair enough. There you go. So all of these now contain 1 bucket of water. That's the whole reason at the beginning of the episode I wanted to get that infinite water. So let's try and make the charged Certus again now. Charged Certus. So now it's saying I don't have enough. Oh, because have I got it in my inventory? I do. Okay, there we go. Charged Certus. Go. So that should send over. Oh, it's a pain. I should have done it. I can see it. Why are you not going? Is it more water? Do you need more water than this? Color me confused right now. So if we were to put this in the reaction chamber, it just says water. And it needs 13,000 FE. 13,000 KFE. Might not have enough power to do this. But surely it would try still, right? Is that how that works? Me confused. Awesome. Co on the server has already done this. And he says it takes 16 buckets of water. So I'm going to have to do what I just did again. I'm going to have to cancel that craft. And we're going to have to put 16 in there. So, oh well, at least we know. At least we know. And hopefully it'll work again after we've done this. So let's do this one first. Middle click on that. And you can set it to 16 buckets. I think what Co said was that what they did was just hook up a sink. And then the sink like fills it with water and stuff like that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to just set that to 16 buckets. Because I quite like using the whole, you know, water system. Fluid crafting and all of that. So here we go. Right. Oh, yeah. How do we get rid of this? Oh, you can flush it. Hey, I like that. Lovely. Right, let's pop this back in the system and we'll try again. For this time, we're 100% going to get it. Let's do that. I'm going to start. I'm going to run around there real quick. And we're going to see this actually do nothing. Why are you not working? What? Right, we were having a look at it. It turns out, if we have a look over here, thank you, Code, for coming over. I'm putting the generator next to it. You can see if I hover over it, it says stored power. Now, what I'm going to do is there's an iron furnace right there. And I got all of these from Quest Rewards, I think. Yeah, there you go. That's now a gold furnace. And then gold to diamond. And then diamond to crystal. So there's another crystal furnace right there. But we can turn it into a generator. So that's my plan. So generator. I think it's like, no offense to the Generators Galore mod, but it's not amazing power. I'm just putting it out there. I think the 8 times, you know, the higher tier, like the 64 times, are really good. But the basic tier ones are a bit pants. Unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna use the crystal. There you go. So you make a generator out of this. Yeah. So we can turn this into a generator, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all... What the flipping heck is he doing? Take all of the things out of here. And then this, you need to actually set an output, which has already got an output. So if we look right here, this should be going up way quicker. Oh, it's already tried to do stuff by the looks of it. It's at 3%. Good stuff. Okay. This also uses a lot more, like, coal and stuff. Why is he asleep? We've just led down. Is it because this thing, like, grew on top of him? He's asking if it works. Yeah, it works. Oh, I'm so bad at typing. It's because people are watching. Legend. Right, yeah. So this takes quite a lot of power by the looks of it. If we have a look at the what is it? Charged Certus quartz. 13,000. No, sorry. That's like over 1 million FE, right? Because it's not 13,000 FE. It's 1,300,000. Does that make sense? So 1.3 million FE. I think that's how much it's saying right there to get this this all the way through. So we're at 14%. That's not too bad. One thing I did just discover though is this isn't providing power. So well, I'll show you what I mean. This here isn't getting power, if you know what I mean. You see, all of these have got like passive drain, passive drain. These have got some drain. These are installed. This is just an installed thing, so it's not actually getting power. I wonder if I can put like a cable into this. Like if I had my so I've got some cables on me, right? Let's break this. If I did this and this, that is now connected via a cable, and I'm wondering if that'll drain the power out of this. Nope. You have to power it like individually. Usually, you can just like leave that. So let's grab those back because don't need those. But yeah, there we go. Oh, this is taking ages. This is taking so long. Why is this taking so long? I forgot we had this. I cheated this one back in recently. I was going to use it for... I can't remember what I was going to use it for, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally place it there. Oh my goodness, do you see that? It like... proper had a weird fit there, but we're going to use this to charge it. I think that'll make it quicker. I'll place that there. I had to cheat this in because I lost it during one of the rollbacks. We had a bit of a rollback on the server, but that should now be powering this, and it should be quite quick. It should go up a little quicker than it was. I think eventually what we'll do is we'll just put some power into the front of this. Oh my goodness, this is so slow. For now, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, but we don't have any acceleration cards in here either. Okay. So it's probably quicker for us to charge these than it is to use this right here with the water and, you know, the power and everything. I'm still going to use it right now because we've set it going, right? I don't want to change it. But yeah, this is going to get a 64, and I'm kind of just waiting right now for this to output it. It's not going to output it into one of these, is it? I don't think it is. It will output it to any inventory nearby. So in our case, the only inventory we really want it to go in is this one right here. So we can put this one here, for example, and it will just disappear. So it'll go back into the system. So yeah, we can stick all of these away like that. Come on. So we're at 90%. So nearly there. I'm just going to wait for this to get to 99 or 100. And we'll just see where it goes. Because it might go into... Actually, the only place it can go is down now. So there you go. That's done. But it only uses 1 bucket of water. That's very confusing. Maybe I had that wrong the entire time, and it only does use 1 bucket of water. Ah, you bumhole. I'm going to have to change these all again. Flipping heck. There we go. Right. It's so funny that it does that. So we can set up right here. You can see that. We can set up recipes that we don't even have yet. So we don't have any entro crystals yet. We're getting there, though. These are slowly making it. This one here is mostly budding, and then this one's fully still. So these two are mostly. They degrade over time, by the way. With each of these growth ticks, they will degrade over time. We haven't got any full ones yet, have we? No, not yet. Nice. Well, the one I really want to do is to duplicate this. Duplicate the Certus. So let's try that. Certus. Oh, no. Certus. No, that's not the one. This one. Nope. Middle click. So we've got 16 Certus quartz, charged ones. We've got the 16 dust. Start. So that should send everything over. And this should start up already. Missed. This one. Hey, that's actually going really quickly now. There's probably less power is used. And that only takes half a bucket. You're kidding me. Why the flipping heck? And that's half a bucket, not a bucket. Okay, there we go. We're good. Avoid that. And now can we just do that again and again and again and get like loads more Certus? Keep doing this. And then what we can do is get it to go charge like a bunch. And then do this again. Charge a bunch. Do this again. Charge a bunch. Yeah, that'll be good. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Certus. Can we do more? Yes, we can. Oh, I love it. That's so good. Right, we need to get some proper power over there. And I do think that we want to get power via the system. But we also need a decent thing for power. And I'm debating whether to use like the furnaces with like lava power and stuff. I used to do that. Might be worth doing, to be fair. I don't know yet. But anyway, there's a bunch of Certus for us. Right, whilst we're doing that, I wanted to make this thing, didn't I? So we can at least get this going. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a challenge not using, like, not automating the Inscriber straight off. It's just weird to me. I've always automated the Inscriber straight away, but we're going to try and get around that by doing the circuit slicer and the crystal assembler. I think that's just fun. It's a bit of fun for us. There we go. So we can do that. I'm going to just keep cracking on with this, trying to make this thing right here. Oh, we need to make more of those later on. Damn it. Oh, we need to make loads more of them. That's fine. We can get there with this, I think. It's just there's a lot of crafting involved, so I'm just going to skip all of this, and we'll be back when I've got the crystal, or nearly when I've got the crystal assembler, because we do need to make this thing the extended machine frame, and that involves getting some entro crystals or entro infused crystal things. So we need some dust. I'm not going to do this recipe yet because we don't have enough of this recipe. Although this is like a lot less power, so this would be kind of good. But we'll just do this recipe to begin with. So we need 4 of the entro dust, which we don't even have a single one right here. It's kind of annoying. So I am going to quickly make a couple of growth accelerators because it's taking flipping ages. I'm just going to stick a few down. No idea how many I can make. The one, apparently. Oh, yeah, because I've got these right here. So let's make 4. There you go. So my whole reasoning is we are going to use the growth accelerators anyway later on. If I stick that one there, this does still need power, and you can power it from either the top or the bottom. So we're going to do it on top, I think. And I'm going to nick. I went and recharged this this cube that we've got right here. So I think you can do it like this, where you can put power into it just by plonking that down and then selecting that as the output side. And that does power it up. It does power it up. Good, good. So that should cause this to grow a bit quicker, if you know what I mean. Probably have done it on this one, if I'm honest. It's easier. Entro crystal. That's what we wanted to see. 6. We got 6 out of that. That's insane. That's really good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Should probably show you this. This is how I'm making the entro dust. So I've turned my magnet off and we can just throw all of these things in and give it a second and it should. Okay, longer than a second. Taking its time. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. That'll give us 8 of these Entro infused ingots. Cool. Turn that back on and now we can fly again. So we're going to use these to make... No, that's not where I wanted to go. It's this one. We're going to use these to make 2 of these extended. So we can do that. So 2 of them. Because the first one is going to make us the crystal assembler. Just like that. Good stuff. I kind of thought these would be done by now. There you go. That one's already done. You can see. It turns it into Certus quartz dust. So there's some more Entro crystals for us. And we can mine all of these up and get all of those little shards as well. Take that away. I'm going to take all of these away as well. And I'm going to put this... I don't really want to put it there. Let's put it like that. And then we can put the power right here. There you go. So that's output into this. That is going to charge this one up. And then we should get some more Entro crystals out of this bad boy. I basically want to make this so that, yeah, this one here is used up and turns into a Certus quartz block. And then I want to do that for these 2 as well. Oh, this one's got it on all sides. We'll just have to pick a side, I guess. And then we'll do it that way. But yeah, this is the plan. We're going to try and get as many Entro crystals as we need. From what I remember from my single player, we didn't really need that many Entro crystals. I think it was for, like, these things. And you don't really use these that often, by the looks of it. Oh, you do need them for the assembler matrix. Who's this? Hello, mate. Ah, okay. So this is the reason why we needed Entro crystals in my single player. I did automate Entro crystals as well. Just, yeah. And it was purely for the wireless by the looks of it. I didn't really use it after that. I used it for the circuit slicer. I think I made the circuit slicer and I made the assembler and that was it. If you do want to see, like, an automated version of this... Then I have got... Oh, poo. I missed that one. Fine. I have got a series on this already. My single player. And I did do this in my single player. So just putting that out there for those that want to see it. How I automated it. I actually automated it quite early on as well. Which might be of use to some people. So if I plonk this one here, I can just place them against there, can't I? Missed. There you go. That one and that one. Hey, there we go. So that's all done now. I just shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Yeah, you don't get anything. You have to mine them all. Cool. All right. Well, that is now all of the Entro crystals we got out of 4 of those Entro seeds. So there's a little indication for you. Now, we are going to be using, if we have a look. Is it that one? Inscriber? I think we need this one, don't we? But no, that's not the one we're going to be using. We're going to be using... this recipe right here. So we need a recipe to crush down the Entro dust. Probably use a mechanism crusher. Yeah, we could do it that way. I think we can make the crusher quicker than the Inscriber will ever be, right? So we can do that. And then we'll just have the recipe Fluix crystals. And also there's a Fluix crystals recipe that we've already put in, right? Which is this one right here. In fact, we could... Can we do it already? Fluix crystals. Should make 64 out of 16, 16, 16. Oh, actually, that's a point. We need to keep an eye on how much water everything is being used, right? Oh, this one's still going, though. That's pretty good. It's already got a charge in it, so that's probably why it's still going. Ah, okay. So that one is actually half a bucket as well. So we can nab that one out of there, and then we can change that one as well. So middle click, 0.5, job done. That just made us a bunch of Fluix crystals. Perfect, done. Right. What are we going to do now? I'm going to set up the slicer, wasn't I? That was the plan. So that's the circuit slicer. Because we've got the crystal assembler now. Yeah, there it is. Probably do with a pattern provider then. There's a mega pattern provider? Wonder what this one does. Actually, So I bet you. Oh, it only supports processing patterns. That's fine. I bet you this pattern provider is the same as the extended pattern provider, although that looks cheaper to make, if I'm honest. So I'll have to look into that a little bit. Anyway, we need a pattern provider, which is a bunch of this stuff. So we actually need 2 more pattern providers, I think. Yeah. And then the circuit slicer is, okay, there's a few bits and bobs we need to do for this. Yeah, we need to use some of these. And we need an eye vendor. No. Okay. Actually ran out of diamonds, so I'm going to have to go mining for a bit. Okay, I think we are almost ready now. Let's give this a go. Now, that's not going to do it either, is it? You need to power that one as well. Fine. Okay, I need a cable and stuff. It's kind of a pain, but it's all good. So that is the Inscriber concurrent press. That is, that's for making the intro version of stuff. Okay, well, lob all of these in just like that, and that should be everything we need for the slicer as well. Chemical slicer, the circuit slicer. Come on then. And there we go. So you only need these 3 right here, in my opinion. You don't need to set up all of the, budding crystal stuff. You don't need to do any of that. You just need a reaction chamber. And you don't need to do all of the, what they call the inscribers, those things. Because you've got the assembler and you've got the slicer. So I'm going to make a bunch of recipes and I'm going to put them in these ones here. And probably a couple more in the reaction chamber. And then, I'll tell you what, we'll be right back and we'll probably end the episode there. And I'll figure out power at some other point in time. Because, my God, there's so much. Okay, so you just need a capacity card. You need some cable. And you know what? I might actually make a few of those. Yeah, we could do that. So we just need a bunch of capacity cards. Let's just bookmark everything. Why not? So, pattern provider and, yeah, a bunch of those stuff. So, concurrent. Yeah, we could do all of that. That doesn't look too bad. Aha. So, remember to put the auto export on all of these. There we go. So, this is going to be powered. I've just chucked some more power in this and I've put a cable here. So, all 3 of these are powered right now via this crystal furnace. And that's done. Nice. So, we just got a good set right there of... Where is it? There you go. Calculation processors. Yeah, we needed those because we need to make like a bunch of these. So I'm actually going to try and make 9. Oh, I knew that would happen. Okay. That's fine. We can make another one of those. And I want to see if I just leave it, if we get calculation processors. So if we give it a couple of seconds, because it does take a little while when it doesn't have any acceleration cards. We can actually see it happen. There we go. So it's going to do... So it's done the circuit slicer already. There we go. It's done it. I like that. It's done it. Amazing. So now we can use this to make the capacity cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we only need 9 of these because I'm only going to make 9 of the pattern provider things. What are they called? This thing. I'm only going to make 9 of these. Bookmark this recipe. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, what's that from? Oh, I like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's the one we're going for anyway. So, yeah, we've got most things there. We just need those intro ones. These ones. Okay. But when you're in here, it doesn't show you it. Like, you can't press the plus or anything. So, it's kind of annoying. Oh, no, yeah, but you couldn't hear either. Okay, so concurrent. Concurrent. Now, this is going to blow up because I don't have a block. There you go. And we don't have silicon, apparently. Oh, okay. block of silicon. Let's make a few blocks. There you go. Ooh, we just did all of those into blocks. That's actually fine because we're not going to be using... Come on, in you go. Can you not go back in? Are we crashing? Okay, we didn't crash. That was weird. It had a really funny 5 minutes then, didn't it? Flipping heck. Cool. What's this one as well? Advanced pattern provider. That one looks kind of neat. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've got a really good plan, actually. What we're going to do is we're going to have the extended pattern provider. This is the one that I'm about to make. This one. I'm only going to make one of these, even though we just said that we would make, yeah. And then I'll make the advanced pattern provider. So this one. Tell you what, I'm going to get rid of all of this. So we're going to do that one as well. And we're also going to do this one here, the mega. We're going to have one of each and see how good they are between them. That just, yeah, I think that's a good idea right there. So accumulation processor, I think, needs Fluix dust, printed silicon. Ah, is there a good way of getting Fluix dust? I'm going to have to set up a crusher for that as well. Okay. There's a bunch of recipes we need to set up, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to do this one first. So we need the concurrent processor. We should... Oh, no. Wait, we need to do the intro block. So manually do this for now. And now if we do this one. Oh, it's going to do it. Lovely. Right. Now we can do one of the... Why do you want a pattern? What the... What? Okay, that is the wrong thing right there. All right, well, we can take that back out. Let me change that program. Why did you do this? Why is it that? That's so annoying. Okay, pattern provider. This one. We drag that one over. And we need more crafting tables. Now can we do it? Provider. Oh no, wait. We need to pop that back in, don't we? There we go. Go. And you're missing an oh yeah, of course you are. Yeah, you actually are missing that. That was my bad. Let's take this one. No, because that's the only thing that... Okay, we'll just take this one over here. I think we got everything else. It might have a funny 5 seconds, actually, if we do this. Pop that one in and do this. Oh, no. We've got everything. So it's going to put all of those bits into the crystal assembler. And then it's going to take its time. It's going to finish off. And we're going to get a pattern provider. There you go. Extended pattern provider. These things are amazing. And I'll tell you why. In fact, I'll show you. If we pop this down over here. Look at all the patterns it can hold. It's mental. That's really good, actually. Right, so this one here is from Advanced AE. I'm just going to nab the one that's already over here underneath the crystal assembler. I have a feeling they're all going to do the same sort of thing, where you have like 4 rows instead of 1 row. But we got to try it out, right? I'd never used these ones before, so we're going to try this one. In fact, I think this one's directional. Ah. What's the difference? That's so confusing. So, ME Advanced Pattern Provider is a new type of ME pattern provider that upgrades the standard version or the extended version, okay, with the capability of configuring the sides. Oh. It's still good. You can configure the sides, which is really, really good, but that's not at all what we want, is it? I mean, we do the same thing right now, so we can still use this with all of these. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm actually going to do this for the sky steel. That's such a stupid recipe, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. Sky steel. So we click through here. You need the sky steel for this. It can be a block of sky steel, so we can do, not that, we can do this. I think I've got everything for that. We can pop that in here. And then that is going to use some lava, which is why I've been quite careful right there. So now, let's do Guy steel, yeah. Make 64. There you go. So that's going to send all the lava over. I just realized it doesn't have lava in the recipe, so that's not going to work. So I need to take that out. Why am I getting a quest for iron ingot now? Weird. We did just update the pack, right? So that does make a little bit of sense. No idea how much lava this is going to take. So if we have a look right here. Does it not tell you? That's a bit weird that it doesn't tell you in JEI. Okay, well, let's just drag lava over like that. Let's assume it's a bucket. Why not? Right, we can cancel that, and then we can do that again. And now there's a bucket of lava in there. So fingers crossed. Wish I'd done this not right over here. Why is there water in there? Is it trying to do charge Certus? It's because we didn't have any charge Certus because it's in our inventory. It's actually getting there with it. That's not too bad, is it? That's pretty good. Right, let me grab this and we'll help it out a little bit. There you go. So it's going to drain a bit of power from this. This has been really good, having a little battery to use right next to everything. We know that this takes a lot of power, so that's just a thing. All right, I was looking away, and when I look back, half a bucket of lava's in there. So that's actually half a bucket for that recipe. And it uses a ton of power. Oh my goodness. So let's change that recipe right now. So let's put this one in like that. And we change this to 0.5. There you go. Right. Right. This should be everything we need to get ourselves an accumulation processor thingy. This thing. Is it going to do it? It's cutting up the block. And now it's going to do the silicon. I love watching this stuff work. And now it's going to put that into here. That's going to take some time. We're going to get some of these accumulation processors. And now I can take this with me. We can upgrade this one to see what this one looks like. Because I'm hopeful that this one is going to be the exact same as this one here. Because that one's kind of a pain to make, whereas this one is just it's 2. Why? Okay, these ones are the best then. At least we know, right? At least we know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, it puts in the other inventory, so that's fine. Okay, good, good. So we know that now, that the mega ones only have 2 rows, and the extended ones have 4 rows, and the advanced ones don't have any extra rows. You can just configure the face. Cool. Okay. Right. The last thing I am going to do, I'm going to make one more pattern provider, put it at the end here, and I'm going to put a molecular assembler on top. And what that will do is it will let us do some proper crafts, like regular old, like, that's a craft right there, right? But we can put that in a molecular assembler. Looks just like this. Right, pop that down. Let's have a look, see if we can do this. Okay, so it needs a formation core, annihilation core. We can do that. Formation core. Annihilation core. Wait, that's the other way around. Wait, are they both formation? Formation. Okay, whoops. Annihilation. There it is. Formation and annihilation. Beautiful. Oh, you can see right here, we've got molecular assembler. So I'm going to pop these 2 in. Now, it might ask us for some fluix dust. If I do one of these now. Yeah, 2 fluix dust. So we're going to get 6 fluix. Just like that. And we're going to crush those up. And we're going to try and make a couple of these ME extended pattern providers. We want to get one for each of those back there. And there we go. We can make 3 of those, apparently. So let's get that on the go. And now we can have a look, see what's happening with that. So the molecular assembler is basically a crafting table. So you can see in here, this has got a crafting table. So it's going to do like a bunch of stuff right there for us, which is very nice. Going to take all of that, for us. What's it doing right here? Oh, it's doing those things right there. And then it should, at some point, when it needs stuff, there you go, it's popping it in here. There's 3 of the recipes. And it's just going to make us... Okay, we saw it and it'll pop out. And it'll pop out into the system. And now I can upgrade... Can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. Upgrade the pattern providers that we've got. Oh, and also the molecular assembler, if we have a look in here, it doesn't require power from what I remember. I don't think it does. I think it adds to the power drain of the system, but it doesn't require power, unlike the other ones that do require power. And there you go. There's the 3 extended pattern providers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the 3 that aren't extended. So like this one. And we are just going to lob all of the recipes in like that. This one here. I'm going to do them one at a time because otherwise I will confuse myself. And then finally, the one on the end here, which has got an absolute ton of recipes, to be fair. There you go. This is kind of slow. We could do with getting acceleration upgrades in like all of these. And we could do with upgrading our crafting storage. But yeah, I like what we're doing right here. I think we're cooking now. Absolutely cooking. Right, for now, I think we're gonna maybe call it here for today. Because that was a lot of stuff to cover. We have completely skipped the use or the need to automate. You see back there, there's the Inscriber. We've skipped the need to automate the Inscriber. Usually, you'd have 5 Inscribers. You'd have 1 for silicon, which has the silicon press in it. And you just ignore that from the recipe. So what you say there is 1 silicon turns into 1 printed silicon. And then you do the same with logic. So printed silicon, printed logic, printed calculation, and engineering. And then the 5th one would be for putting the silicon and the logic and redstone together. Or the silicon, engineering, and redstone together. You know, all 3 of those would be in the 5th one there. But what we're doing, I think, is a little bit more advanced over here. I quite like that. And I quite like it's sort of compact over here, which is quite nice. But yeah, that's all of AE stuff sort of automated right there, which is pretty good. And we've got infinite certus quartz, which is insane when you think about it. It does take a lot of power, though, so we need to sort power out. I might do some sort of weird power setup next episode. I'm not going to do melon power because I did that in my single player. But we'll figure some out when it comes to power. It will need to be quite decent, though, to feed these. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it here for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.